That's mine at least. Song set.
My speech is on my phone.
Mine is right under here.
Oh yeah, good call.
You want to put them out here on the table?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You wake up.
Just making sense. You ready to get this thing going? Good evening. Welcome to Weaubleau's 2022 8th grade promotion. I would like to thank all of you for coming out tonight as we honor these young adults during this transition from junior high to high school. If you would like to take pictures as the students walk in, they will come in through the side door, make their way across the front to the center aisle, down the aisle, and then around to their seats. Please be courteous of other guests and do not block the path of the students. I would also ask that at this time you silence your cell phones. Thank you for coming.
Away, away. Thank you for joining us as we leave 8th grade. We are looking forward to beginning our high school careers. We are very thankful for the firm foundation that our parents, family, and teachers have instilled in us.
Julia, Bryce, Andrew, Chloe, May, Brayden, Gracie S., Susanna, Brittany, and Hunter started preschool together. Mrs. Janet was our teacher. We spent our time building castles out of cardboard bricks and playing cops and robbers. We loved when Mrs. Janet would sing the ABCs using animal puppets with the matching letter.
In kindergarten, we were joined by Dixie, Brady, Maggie, Lavon, Teddy, Skylar, Star, Landon, and Isaiah. Gracie S. moved away. Mrs. Ritter led us in the pledge and taught us how to tie our shoes on a wooden shoe. We also learned our ABCs. Every day we had nap time. If we fell asleep, we got a sticker. Now our teachers fuss at us for sleeping in class.
Mrs. Underwood was our first grade teacher. Mackenzie, Bailey, and Jet joined our class. Star moved away. We loved taking reading counts tests as we learned to read our first chapter books. Mrs. Underwood always had ketchup for us to put on our breakfast cart food. We jumped until we were exhausted, jumping Joey's on our first class field trip. Brayden was headed to the bouncy donkey before Isaiah ran into Raiden and made her bite through her tongue.
In second grade, our class was split into two groups. For the first time, Mrs. Jackson and Mrs. Loon was our teachers. Our class was joined by Gracie A., Elena, and Dixie. Jet moved away. We finally learned to use our Chromebooks. It was exciting to take our reading counts test on them. Many of us were a bit talkative, which resulted in having to flip our stare. Our favorite parts of the second grade were the trip to the bridal cave and 2 recesses every day.
In third grade, Miss Cheney was our teacher. She helped us learn our multiplication facts. If we learned the facts, we received a banana split. Jet moved back. We also felt so grown up as we learned to write in cursive. No one will forget when the stomach flu went around our class. Jet narrated.
Mrs. Holscher was our fourth grade teacher, but we rotated to all our core classes. We all wanted to be her couch potato by having no late work. Dixie Stampede was the highlight of our year. Bryce and Levon chased and caught the chickens on the arena floor. Our class was joined by Reese, Emma Ball, and Caitlin. Reese and Emma moved away at the end of the year.
In 5th grade, we did a lot of STEM projects in science class with Mrs. Kilgore. We loved hands-on learning. Caitlin Sollers, Molly West, and Faith Duffy joined our class. We learned about the Civil War and even went to a real Civil War battlefield. Caitlin Z moved away at the end of the year.
In 6th grade, Mrs. Potterman was our teacher. She helped us learn about Mesopotamia. We also learned about other countries as we did presentations. Sophia, Kingston, and Elizabeth Drossi joined our class. We could hardly believe it when school was called off for the year in March due to COVID.
In 7th grade, Mrs. Peterman, Mrs. Wheeler, Mr. Delmott, and Ms. Brownlee were our teachers. We learned to switch classes based on bells. We went to the zoo, Incredible Pizza, and the Japanese gardens for our field trip. Several of us had to quarantine due to COVID, but it was still nice to be back at school. Dayanara, Tiana, Kylie, Emma Ball, Caitlin Z, and Reese joined our class. Susanna moved away.
In 8th grade, we had the same teachers. We won language arts fair and the math contest. We enjoyed going to Jefferson City to see the Capitol building and going to St. Louis to go up into the arch. Our class was joined by Jewel, Dakota, Alexis Bowman, Amber, and Jordan Bowman.
Over the years, we built friendship and trust. We matured. Just ask our teachers. We can't wait to move on to the next chapter of our lives. We had an exciting year. High school, here we come, class of 2026.
I'm Mrs. Brownlee. This is Adina. All the kids know all about her. We share pictures every day. I've had the pleasure of teaching these kids the last 2 years, and I will get to see all of them again in high school because I teach high school math. Super excited to have them again. They've been a great group of kids. It's been awesome. Sad to see them growing up so fast, just like my little one. This year, I am going to honor our top student in mathematics. This student has been an awesome student to teach. Participated in math contests both years. Really awesome student in the classroom and also just in general. Very pleased to have her place second in PCL math contest this year. My top student in mathematics is going to be Raiden.
I'm Mrs. Wheeler, and I teach social studies, and I would just like to take a minute and say thank you to an amazing group of students who have been involved in History Bowl and for putting up with me and cramming their minds full of facts and dates and important historical information, and they kept coming week after week for 2 years. So these people, I'd like for them to stand. Bryce Caulfield, Jet Johnson, Tiana Oldenburg, Julia Peterman, Raiden Sturt, and then Molly West. And my Social Studies Award goes to the person with the most points in my class for the entire year, and that is Molly West.
I'm Mr. Delmont, and I teach science. This is the very first class that I've got to have for 2 years, so they will always have a very special place in my heart. I'm very happy to say that it was close to determine the top student in my class, and it wasn't close between just 1 or 2. There was about 4 kids it was very close between, and that just shows how very special and very talented this class is. The top student I had with the most total points in my class was Molly West.
Hello, my name's Peggy Peterman, and it has been a pleasure to watch these students grow this year. But I started by watching a lot of them grow when I was their parents as teachers person, when they were ages 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I've really seen the progress that they've made over the years. I'd like to first recognize the members of our Language Arts Fair. Please stand. Our Language Arts Fair trivia team. And our spelling bee participants as well. And Raiden and Molly were, of course, part of that as well. These students placed first overall at the PCL Language Arts Fair, first in literature, first in written entries, and first in spelling. So overall, they did a wonderful job. I'd first like to recognize my top reading student. This student had the top number of reading counts points. She always tries her best. She also had the top grade in reading for the entire year. And she wrote her entire memoir in verse, which is a real challenge. Please join me in honoring Caitlin Zollers. Next, I'd like to recognize my top English student. This student won first in 3 categories at the Language Arts Fair. She's detail-oriented, her writing is witty but kind, she definitely has a way with words, and she had the top grade in English for the year. Please join me in honoring Raiden Stewart. Again, thank you for sharing your students with us this last year. We are going to present the flowers and the slideshow. The students actually made their own slideshow, and they picked out all the songs for the flower ceremony that we're going to have. Thank you, ladies.
our speaker tonight, knows what it takes not only to survive high school, but has managed to excel throughout her high school career. Here to share some words of wisdom is this year's salutatorian, Jaden Lauer.
Good evening, 8th grade graduates and guests. This is a great milestone for you and an even more exciting journey you have in store these next 4 years. High school is a fun, life-changing experience, and it's different for everyone, but if you remember the acronym PROMOTION, everyone will be able to find their way throughout their 4 years. My advice for you can be wrapped into the word promotion. Yes, it's cheesy, but trust me, it works. To begin with, the P is priority. Throughout high school, you will want to make goals for yourself, whether that be hitting a home run in every softball or baseball game, getting your 1,000th point in basketball, becoming the valedictorian or salutatorian, getting your FFA state degree, or even just finding what you love. Setting a goal that you want to achieve will help you stay on track, organized, and will help you stay motivated when hard obstacles come your way. R is for responsibility. Freshman year is the most important year to get the grades or GPA you want, because it is hard to get your GPA up any other year. Staying responsible is a big help when it comes to high school, because it allows you to get what you need to do done. O is for opportunities. Seizing all the opportunities that high school offers may seem tough, but in the end, it is worth it. Plus, when your teachers offer help, take it, because you may understand what they're teaching now, but showing you care and showing you can reach out and care shows them you care about your grades. Plus, having the recommendation or knowing that you can depend on them for the future will help you, especially with all the future scholarships. M is for memories. High school memories are what makes everyone's experience special. My advice for you is to live in the moment. Trust me, it can be hard, but it is worth it in the end. O is for obstacles. Everyone faces obstacles and challenges, so you are not alone. Plus, failing helps people succeed. So it is sad to say, but the obstacles are worth everything in the end because it leads to much needed individual growth. T is for time management skills. Try to map out due dates, sports, or organization activities and important dates because you never know what life will throw at you. Plus, try not to procrastinate. It's hard not to, but getting your work done earlier relieves stress that you may have later. I is for independence. High school is all about you. What are you willing to do? How are you willing to grow? So yes, it may be fun to do something that your friend does, but everyone is different and we all succeed at different things. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have to be looking out for what you want to do and not be dragged down if your friends don't like it. Be confident in you and what you love. O is for optimism. Stay happy and try to overcome the obstacles. Just remember you are not alone and everyone struggles. So when you need to reach out to people, do it. Trust me, it is worth it and it makes you a stronger person knowing that you have people having your back. N is for new. The most important advice I have for you for high school is that it is new. You have a new slate and you can be a new person. Don't let middle school memories drag you down if you didn't do or succeed on what you wanted to, because you have the opportunity to do what you want and be who you want to be. Good luck to the graduating class of 2026. I'm eager to see how you grow, overcome, and crush those goals you set for yourself. Thank you.
Upon completing all the requirements for the 8th grade, these students will be promoted to high school. Daynara Anderson. Andrew Barger. Alexis Bowman. Jordan Bowman. Bryce Caulfield. Lavon Sonka. Faith Duffy. Joel Foster. Caitlin Freeman. Kenzie Gordon. Dakota Hirsch. Jet Johnson. May Margarita. Maggie Matney. Chloe McGuire. Brady Medina. Reese Melvin. Brittany Nations. Amber Newman. Tiana Oldenburg. Julia Peterman. Kylie Richards. Gracie Smith. Raiden Stewart. Teddy Trowbridge. Sophia Weaver. Molly West. Hunter Williams. Caitlin Zollers. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and congratulations to the 2022 8th grade class. Have a good evening and drive safe.
I'm gonna go get some close-up shots.